Good morning and welcome to our lesson today, where I would want us to talk about the importance of customer service. Remember, in the other lessons we've been able to define what is customer service, what are some of the attributes of good customer service, why is customer service rare. We've been able to talk about that. Now we need to understand, why is it important for us to have customer service? Why is customer service important? Okay, we say customer service is important to an organization because it is often only the contact between a customer has with the organization. So what are some of the importance? We say it is important because it establishes a contact between the organization and the customer. We also say that customer service is important because customers are able to help to differentiate a company from its competitors. When good customer service is put into effect, customers are able to identify or to give a comparison between this organization, which is our organization, and our competitors. Okay, we also say good customer service is important to an organization because it is meant most likely to get repeat business. When you've got good customer service, you are most likely to get a repeat of the same customers coming back to us because of the good services that we had offered to them. Okay, we also say good publicity or good customer service leads to publicity. Publicity means, how do the other people perceive us? What is our reputation? Remember, we said when we don't have what are some of the characteristics of a good company or a company that has got good reputation? We say a company that has got good reputation has very strong financial background. They're involved in social responsibility. They've got a good support system. So those characteristics of a good company with a good reputation brings in their publicity. So good customer service is able to serve as a publicity, how the outside world perceive this organization. Okay, then we say good customer service is important to an organization because of potential complaints. So for example, if customers have a problem with our products, there's an established mechanism or there's an established system where they are able to raise these issues and where these issues could be resolved. Okay, so we say it is important for us to be able to understand why customer service is important to an organization. Now we've got something called the 10 Commandments of good customer service. Now the 10 Commandments of good customer service is to know who your boss is. So when we talk about who your boss is, you're trying to look at the customer, get to know what are some of the needs. What is it that your customers don't like? What are some of the things that these customers appreciate? And now try to put that into implementation or effect some of those things, because you already know who your customers are. Okay, then we say be a good listener. When a customer brings in issues or when a customer is trying to find out certain information, listen to them. Don't interrupt them. Don't tell them, I know that. No, let them talk. So at that point, you should be able to listen. We also say that identify and and anticipate the needs. Yeah, because we say customers don't buy goods or services, they buy good feelings and solution to problems. Yeah, sometimes these customers, when they come to us, yeah, sometimes it is good to be able to identify and maybe think of possible or future requirements for these customers. Okay, then we also say make customer feel important, appreciate them. Yeah, call them, address them with their names. Yeah, it is very important. Don't tell a customer, oh, by the way, you are so and so. No, tell them you are Diana. Yeah, you are James. Yeah, good morning, James. Yeah, identify them with their names. Okay, also help the customers understand your system, because there's a way under which every organization conducts its business. So it is important for you to be able to make these customers understand. Yeah, like for example, if there's a complaint, how do you go about when you have complaints? Okay, appreciate the power of yes always. Look for ways to help your customers. Yeah, so appreciate your customers by getting them to feel that so long as they have a problem, that problem is already solved. Yeah, be positive, be willing to give an solution to their problems. Okay, then also know how to apologize. Yeah, if you have made a mistake or there's an issue, ensure that you are able to apologize to these customers. Okay, so it is very, very important for you to understand those 10 commandments of good customer service, because this is what will also help you to be able to interact with your customers, or what will make your customers want to come back. Okay, so I hope up to that point I am very clear. Okay, so I'll go to the next lesson that we had mentioned about the understanding of satisfaction. So what is satisfaction? Yeah, in customer service, so we refer to customer satisfaction as to how satisfied our customers are with the products or services they receive from us. So we want to identify what is it, yeah, or how do your customers feel about our or using our products and services. So it is very important for you as customer service to be able to identify or to be able to know what is it that the customers feel about our product. So there are different models of measuring satisfaction in an organization, yeah, which I have mentioned, and I've also mentioned about the 5 steps to measure a customer satisfaction is to develop a plan. Yeah, and the developing a plan, you're trying to say, planning is a critical stage in measurement of customer satisfaction. And why is it important to measure customer satisfaction? It is important for you to be clear on what the customers want. Yeah, we've also been able to say another stage is to determine the best approach to assessing customer satisfaction. So there's no one best approach, so you have to look at the different approach or different strategies that you need to come up with so that you are able to assess the customer satisfaction. The other stage is asking for feedback. Now feedback is what is it that the customers would want. Yeah, feedback could be positive or negative. Yeah, so those are the stages that are used in understanding customer satisfaction. Okay, then we have something else that we call credibility in customer service. Now when you hear somebody talk about credibility, you're trying to look at it in terms of it's a combination of knowledge, yeah, reputation, and professionalism. Okay, so under this, it is meant to encourage trust. So when you hear about a company being credible, it means that they've been able to win the trust of their customers, and that is why they are credible. So what are some of the tips of cultivating credibility? Yeah, how do you ensure that you become credible? Yeah, it is by practicing consistency. When you do this, make sure that is the way. Don't do something, don't adapt to this system. The next thing, the same customer comes, you adapt to something else. Be consistent in the way you handle yourself, or how your organization treats or manages customers. Okay, yeah, so approach similar situations in the same manner. Yeah, always striving for fairness. Yeah, so show your emotional stability. Don't say this, the next thing you're gonna say something else. Okay, then keep your word. If you say you're going to make a call to that customer tomorrow at 10 o'clock, don't call that customer at 6 p.m. Make sure you keep your word. If you say you're going to deliver those goods at 12, make sure you're there by 12. And in case there are delays, please inform the customer. Yeah, become a teammate with your colleagues, because you cannot work in isolation. So those are some of the things that you need to do as a person to ensure that you are credible to customers. Then we got something else that we mentioned called the challenges of customer service. This one we had discussed in the last audio. Then we also mentioned about ethics. Now, ethics are certain behaviors that are acceptable in an organization. So there are certain things that are supposed to be done or to be conducted in an organization, and sometimes when some of these things are not done, it brings out the unethical part of it. Yeah, so we also mentioned about the new trends in customer service. What are some of the the problem solving creativity, etc. Okay, so I hope up to that point I am very clear, and that you've been able to understand what is credibility, how do you manage, or what are some of the tips that will help you to be able to perform your duties effectively. What are some of the values of good customer service? So on that I would want to end my lesson there. And I also want to encourage you that every time I've sent a request for a Zoom, please make sure that you attend these Zoom classes, because they're very important for us. Yeah, meanwhile, when we are still doing the online, so that we are able to identify the different challenges that you have. Yeah, so that we are also able to help you. Otherwise, I wish you guys a very nice afternoon, and take care of yourself. Bye for now.